Hey guys, what's up?
Hello, everybody.
We're just waiting on getting started for today.
Yep, we'll start as soon as everyone's ready.
Okay. The teams are actually pretty even today, wouldn't you say?
Sweet, sweet.
Um, I'm pretty sure we can.
What's this? Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Exactly.
Follow your dreams. Come a king.
Gotta go with Sheila Bibbs.
Let's get the statistics up for both teams. Preparation.
That's what you call thinking ahead.
Yeah. See, Procaster 101 here.
Oh god, my phone's going crazy.
Dear God. Everyone's in the toilet. Whoa, what are they all doing in the toilet together, lads? Easy, easy. Calm down. This is a PG rated stream. You can't be talking about those kind of things here. Or can we? Da-na-na-na-na.
There's Epic Sex Go for MVP.
Oh wow.
Should we give him it?
MVP Epic Sex. Meant to be specs or sex?
No, it's spelled, but, you know.
This is totally a PG stream. We don't talk about anal and cookies, God.
Oh,
Who do you
yeah,
think
they
we
know
are? We're
cookies.
professionals.
Ha ha ha.
Was that your reaction to anal and cookies there?
Yes.
Dear God.
Genuine reaction, guys. Glad that was recorded. Going on YouTube.
Exactly. Shout out to the commentators. Hi, Mum. Actually, since the game's not started just yet, I'm going to be right back because I need a drink because after yesterday, my mouth was so dry after talking for so long, so I'll be right back.
No one cares about him anyway, guys. Don't worry. I'm just gonna... You wanna know something funny, guys? My language filter is disabled, but when someone's like Percy's like they... Oh, we're gone. Here we go.
And he's back just in time for the start of Champion Select. Hey guys, welcome to the LoL UK stream, and we're going to be casting this game for you. My name's Callum, and this is my co-caster, Kyle.
Hey, everybody!
I tried to sound so professional, then he killed it, man.
Well, you know, that's just me.
Cash. Oh, right then.
So, what is your thoughts on the new patch that came out today?
I quite literally haven't had a chance to play with the X. I've been busy all day, but I know about the GP rework, which should be interesting.
Me, myself, I do not like the HUD.
See, now, I've had a lot of mixed opinions on this, to be honest, and I'll just have to test it out for myself and see, like, how I actually feel. To be honest.
I've not seen, I've only played the ARAM, and did you know that they've actually, see if you go to the browsepvp.net quickly, right, just so you can like have a quick look around, there's an earn build war reward icon. If you click on that, right, you can actually pick a route. Me, myself, I picked Twisted Fate, and I've only got 100 odd gold and ARAM to get left.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on to the picks and bans. So, from the blue team, we've seen a Kalista and a Azir ban so far. There's no real surprise there. Both really strong champions.
I don't understand the Azir ban anymore because he got quite a hard nerf, didn't he? They even went as far as to take the knockup off when he dashes to a soldier.
I wouldn't call it a nerf at all. It just makes, like, before there was pretty much no counterplay against Azir, so you couldn't actually get out of his combo once you'd been hit up. But now you've got a little bit more of a window to actually flash out or to escape it itself, so it's a little bit more dangerous for Azir to go in now. But as for like stat wise and power wise, he's pretty much still the same strength.
Well, I guess we'll just need to wait and see how it goes. There's the
Exactly.
Gangplank.
Ooh. Are we going to get to see the new Gangplank in the first game of the day? It's going to be interesting.
Have you seen it yet?
Talk about the Severe pick for a minute as well. Severe's probably one of the strongest AD carries right now. She's like S tier pretty much, which is basically as high as you can go. Her hard engage with her ult is really handy. She's got decent late game damage as well as great wave clearance. It's quite hard to lose lane with Severe as well.
Did you say S tier?
Yes, S tier.
Think about that one on yourself.
Yeah, except now, in terms of ranking systems, it goes S, then A, B, and C, and D, obviously.
I know. That's what I'm saying, just think of that one on yourself.
No, just...
we went for the Rumble instead.
Well then, we actually saw this yesterday, and it was a great effect, but it was actually on Phoenix yesterday. So this could be interesting. Everyone just seems to be hovering that new GP pick, so we might get to see a little bit of play, but we might not. We don't really know how he works in team comps yet, because I imagine people haven't had a chance to try that out unless they have PvE accounts.
Well, that's true. I mean, it also goes to say your team will need to know how your skill set works just as well as you do to
exactly.
work well together, you know?
Yeah. Alright, let's see what else is coming out. Hovering a Jace pick, that could be interesting. Now, Elise as well. They've been trying to like work on Elise for a while now and kind of bring her back into it because AP junglers really kind of aren't favoured anymore. And what they've done with Elise is they've actually increased this stun time on the Cocoon, so that makes her whole ganking potential a little bit greater now, and you've got to be a little bit more wary of that Cocoon on her. So she's decent. Like, as for terms of power itself, they increased the Spiderlings a little bit, I think, but it's really just that Cocoon you've got to watch out for.
Yeah, they actually changed the damage from attack damage on the Spiderlings to magic damage. I read in the patch notes, increased the speed and also fixed the repel for when she comes down from it, they attack straight away, because before it was taking 4 seconds from her original repel to go back to them actually attacking.
Right, so we've got a little bit of a wombo combo coming out here from the Jarvan and Orianna, so we could see some cool plays with that. And a Varus and Corki, so I assume that Varus is going to be mid then with the Corki going AD. I haven't actually seen Varus mid in a while now, so this could be an interesting matchup, especially if it picks the Donga, which basically has 0 counterplay potential.
Well, I don't know how that's going to look, because so far, is he going to go with Donga or ADC or something? Because I have no idea what...
It could go Donga mid, but I imagine it's probably going to be top. As soon as just feeling about... Oh, there you go, we've got the Gnar and the Karma pick now, so that'll be Karma support with Gnar top lane, Jarvan jungle, on Ori mid.
That's why I was confused at, because I didn't actually see the server up the top. That's why I said AD carry or something. But the Donga, I would have thought it would have went support then if I had noticed the server.
Hey, do you want to turn down the music a little bit, Kyle?
Yeah, I will get that.
Okay. Alright, sorry, thanks for the tip. Another day, boys. Got this. Got this, man. And what's the last pick going to be from the purple team? Who knows, who knows? Oh, and we see the Braum lock in, so this is an interesting team comp from purple team. They seem to focus a lot more on pure damage rather than actually having a tanky frontline, so I think that Braum pick was a good pick, to be honest, because they definitely needed something for all these fairly squishy carries to hide behind, so that Braum was a good pickup.
It's also good to point out that the shield will protect the entire team, so that's a really good pick. They went for a lot of squish.
I feel like against the hard engage of this blue team, I definitely favour the blue team's team comp, to be honest. They've got that solid front line, as well as the wombo combo from possibly the Gnar and Jarvan and Ori, all 3 of them together, or it could be any 2 of those. And you've got the hard engage from the Severe as well, so I'm definitely feeling blue team's comp a little bit more right now. Interesting thing to note as well is it seems like both supports are going to be taking Ignite, so this could actually lead to some fairly interesting fights in bot lane earlier on. And now we have the 3-minute grace period, so we're just going to have to banter for 3 minutes or wait for the games to catch
Well,
and
I'm
load.
going to banter, and you're just going to sit there and take it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not getting attacked.
Oh, so I'll be doing the play-by-play casting for this game, guys, and we'll have colour casting from Kyle over here. So, yeah, we'll
be trying to understand what he's saying, but no one will get it.
Yeah, pretty much, like...
I don't think even he understands it, to be honest.
Oh, just the colour casting is the whole banter thing between the downtimes, really, and then you've got the play-by-play casting during the team fights and hectic things where basically I just get to scream at the screen and people just try to understand me.
But isn't that what you normally do when you're on League, though?
Yeah, that's pretty much. I just kind of... Well, actually, no, I've got a wall right next to me here. I just, like, whack my head off that wall during solo queue. Just solo queue is cancerous. It's so bad, but we survive.
The one counter to solo queue is the wall next to you.
Yeah, it's literally got big face marks in it, man. Just because I wipe my face off it that much. That sounds like I abuse myself. That's violence.
Me getting attacked by Snapchat now.
Oh dear God. Tell them all you're busy having a life. Wait, actually, can we even call this having lives? Oh dear. Any questions as well that you want us to answer during this whole little intermission, guys? Feel free to give us a shout. And, we have plenty of time to answer all the questions for you guys.
Well, Hassan, there's a difference between knowledge and actually being better than you. See, now you do this kind of stuff generally, and I'm still better.
But you know, the whole colour casting is, it's more just banterous and coming up with the statistics, and then I'd say I have a fairly average to decent knowledge of League. Obviously, I don't know all of the ability names, so I just kind of like scream at the screen like, "Oh my God, Soraka just pressed R!" And yeah, that's pretty much how it's going to go.
When you click a champion, there's a little window to the left if you go have a look that says the abilities. Did you not notice that? Cheat. I'm giving you a cheat sheet here. I'm giving you a little cheat sheet.
Yes, I get help. Right, now, yeah, definitely, especially on elos as well. Like, if we were looking and going to judge this game purely based off elos, then it'd be in red team's favour. But I feel like just because of team compositions, I've got to hand this one to blue team, to be honest. So we're going to see how this is going to go down, to be honest. But this could be an interesting game. Little thing to note out, which has absolutely no significance whatsoever, but Quippo on the blue team's ranked 917th Heimer in the world, with Royce MD on the red team ranked 487th Scion, so a couple of interesting statistics for you there. But pretty much the whole of red team's diamond, so this is a fairly decent elo game. And Phoenix take my energy. And just seem like we're getting into the game now, guys, so let's load this up and get the game underway. Oh, go on, Kyle. Who do you think has got this game then in the bag?
I have.
You have? I didn't realise you were playing.
Yeah, multitasking, you know, doing that little multi-box feature you get.
Casting and playing, I'm impressed, dude. So, like, how do you actually cast while playing the game? Do you, like, just remember what happened 3 minutes ago and then cast it?
I've learned how to do this via the same thing as playing World of Warcraft and such. You learn to multi-box.
Oh, okay. This is interesting strats here, guys. Next gen stuff.
Also, I will have to see the pink wards.
Ooh, bloody hell! This is some ghosting going on here, lads.
Ghosting myself.
Yeah, he's ghosting his own stream. MVP epic specs, and then we've got Phoenix take my energy. Go on, guys. Who in the Twitch chat do you reckon's gonna win? Leave your opinions down below.
Why not up above?
Being just game, the game's getting underway with everyone just spawning in. So let's see how this goes down as everyone buys their items. Seems to be a standard so far. I'm not particularly surprised at anything.
Interface visibility.
Oh, look at that championship Elise skin there. That's a nice skin.
Get to see that one. What is it?
Oh, and the teams are communicating. This is horrible, says Brawl. CE counter sucks, says Jarvan. I'm tilting, it's over, says
Yeah,
Varus.
sorry, did you say the Championship Elise?
Championship, did I say championship?
I'm pretty sure you said Championship.
Well, then you can call me a retard. It's Challenger, at least I do believe.
What are these pings?
Oh
God.
Look at this Corky here. Oh, he's gonna get poked out by the Karma. And literally nothing's gonna come of this, I don't think. Oh, we're seeing little skirmishes towards the red team's blue buff now.
Report whoever.
But everyone's just gonna back up after like slapping themselves with wet dildos, so you know.
Report them for spamming
And
the
everyone's
pings.
just gonna run away. Top cake. Look at this deep vision here by the blue team now, so they're gonna know exactly where the red team jungler's gonna start. See if they can make anything come of that. Bit of early information.
Well, I'm pretty sure that ward should be down in about 30 seconds, so they could wait and maybe,
Minions have spawned.
you know.
Well, I think they already know Elise is there,
Oh yeah.
but if she does come out of that bush, then she will be spotted by that. Or comes into that, and is she going to be spotted? Oh, yep, and she has been seen by that ward.
Yep.
All has been seen, all is known now. So they know exactly where Elise is starting and what's going to be going on. So we might actually get to see an early invade here by Jarvan, but wouldn't really recommend it because Elise is actually quite a strong early game jungler, so
Yeah.
I imagine he's just doing it for information purposes. Just so he knows what's going on where. Who do you think's going to get first blood then? Lane and which team?
Let's see. Mid lane seems to be pushing each other down, kind of. Varus got the upper hand there with quite a nice Q. Bot lane had quite a bit of damage in the Braum there, so it's quite hard to tell. And
Yeah, I
towards the
think in
invade-
these fairly early levels it's going to be
It's going to be jungle.
Oh, we're seeing a little jungle skirmish here. We've got Jarvan engaged and a possible first blood in the Jarvan, and
It's gotta be
the
the Varus
flash has
that's
been
got
burnt,
first
and the first blood is going to go over to Varus. That was a well played round by Varus there, just to help out his Elise. And
Yeah,
two
the
flashes were actually burnt there.
The map awareness he had there was quite splendid.
Just good team communication in general there, so impressive plays.
I don't know if you noticed this as well, but at least using her spiderling to tank the lesser wolves by going
Alright.
behind them first and then walking in front of them.
Yeah, it's just, you see, like, people don't actually see much Elise play anymore, so a lot of people won't actually be aware of how to play her or against her, but I imagine that this elo shouldn't actually be a problem since everyone's fairly high, so they'll have a fair bit of experience through a couple of seasons, I imagine, so they should still have the knowledge of how to actually play against her.
Well, apart from yours, I'm pretty sure Elise has one of the lowest play rates.
Yeah, she definitely does right now, just because AP junglers just purely aren't in favour. Like, the jungle works so much better for AD, so it's just, you don't really see much of her anymore.
Especially
There's
with
a lot
the
of,
Devourer item.
Sorry?
Especially with the Devourer item.
It's interesting to be fair. But we'll see how she goes this game, and obviously you've got to watch out for that new length of time on the old stun binding thing. Got going on with her E while she's in human form. And just a little bit of back and forth going on all the lanes. Possibly might see an invade coming out of Elise here into blue side blue buff and take the Scuttle Crab, or is she actually going to bring it round?
I don't think she knows that Jarvan's there, but Jarvan will certainly knows she is there.
Well, he's certainly late taking his buff out. She's going to roam down and see him now. And he's smited early as well. Oof. I'm going to see a
could've
possible
been-
invade here now. And,
Oh!
oh, look at that max range Q right there. Straight into him.
Is
This
she
could
gonna
be a
get
possible
him?
kill. Is she going to get it? And, yeah, she's got it. That was really well played.
Narva to the jump.
Oh, and we might see Naga down here as well now. And she can tank it out. Oh, and he...
Oh,
No, he won't go down.
Oh,
Flash by
the
the
Elise
Orianna.
plays.
E and Varus is roamed to her as well, but I think they're pretty safe right now. Unless Elise gets caught out by this Orianna as he Q over the wall. And... Oh, she goes up in the spider form and jumps down behind her. She can get the auto off, and there goes the kill and double buffs down to Kazooie on the Orianna in mid. So that was a good little roam by Kazooie.
I was pretty sure Elise would have got out there as well.
See, I thought they actually had minions pushed up in the top lane, so she could have just walked round and then passed the turret, but it seems like she didn't, so maybe they didn't. I'm not sure on that one.
But that does mean Oriana's flash is down, as well as the Jarvan's and the Elise.
So far, I think Red Team are definitely winning this one, to be honest, though. They've had a little good Orianna roam there, but Varus has also been roaming all over the place, so we could see that a lot this game.
It looks like Jarvan's gonna gank top now.
Oh, we got a little Jarvan gank from him. Is Phoenix gonna die if he gets him down? That's a solo kill for Soja. Sorry if I'm butchering the names, by the way, but you know.
I don't know what Gnar was thinking there, though. Was he trying to get his passive up?
Yeah, I figure he tried to go into Mega Gnar form, but he just didn't quite. He underestimated the damage a bit there, so. Yeah. Oh, and Kazooie gets caught out. And she's gonna go down to the shield, and it goes down to the Varus eventually. That was just well played, good communication from the red side again, and Elise is gonna get a little invade on the red side, Krugs. Did I say Krugs? I mean bird, chicken things.
Bird, raptors.
There it was. Chicken, they look more like chicken things there than raptors. Like, when I think of raptors, I think of like Jurassic World and those cool things like fighting a T-Rex, but look at it and just think chicken, and then it makes you want KFC. You know.
Well, now that you've mentioned KFC, I want a KFC.
Yeah, just KFC is great, like chicken. Who does not love a bit of finger licking chicken? Yeah, he went there. I can just see literally nothing going on right now.
You want to know the funny part? Well, I actually had chicken burgers for my dinner.
It was totally me yesterday casting that was. I was just eating chicken burgers while
when you were eating, you thought everyone
was
like, is he eating crisps?
Oh, I just had a mouthful of chicken and everyone was just like, oh god. Oh dear. Like 5 minutes to find my CS. So let's actually look at the CS differentials now. In the top lane, Rumble's got a nice little bit of a CS lead as well as that kill on the Gnar. And bot lane's fairly even, the 5 CS differential in favour of Severe.
I don't know if you noticed, but do you know the link that people kept posting for the championship ribbons getting?
No, because I didn't actually click it because it was a phishing link.
Can you remember it though?
Yeah.
I copied and pasted that link into the band Crazy. And
yeah.
Just tried it out.
Hey, yeah, they're going to be here all day, and there's Elise getting caught out in River with a lovely little roam by Braum to just help her out there. Fly stacks for both. Are they going to be able to pop it? Oh, there's a nice Orianna ult with the Varus coming up from behind. And, he misses the ult, unfortunately. Is Elise going to get out? Ooh. And, yeah, that was a flash on two by Jarvan with the E flag pole to get the kill.
That was lovely.
Well played by Chris there. See a little bit back and forth going on top lane, possibly into the... Nope, Phoenix burns flash and gets away from that. This Rumble just seems to be walking all over Phoenix in this top lane here. I could really have a heavy influence on how this game goes as well. If this Rumble gets really fed, then his presence in team fights with his ult, he's just going to be huge and completely swing the game in the favour of Red Team. We'll see if Orianna can get some cool wombos off with a Gnar jumping in or a Jarvan jumping in though. And we can see a possible gank coming out mid lane here.
No, he's backing off, so I doubt
it. Seems Jarvan's walked over that red ward next to his chickens there, so he knows, Varus knows he's around in that area. He's just going to play safe a little bit until he walks off. And he's going to be seen again by that ward, so at least placed that ward around 3 minutes ago now, so it's good preparation. At least seems to be roaming down. So they both have walked over water, so they know they're here, and there's going to be a little bit of a skirmish. And this should come out in favour of Elise as well.
Oh, but she's not going to continue.
No, she saw the Orianna coming down, so they might actually try for a 2v2 it, and... Nope, they're not going to start the direct, she's going to usually get away because she saw the Karma roam up from bot lane. If Red Team bot lane had actually moved up a little bit more quickly, then they might have actually been able to pinch that Karma out and get a free kill. We're going to see Elise coming back around for the invade again, except she's a little bit late on this one.
I think the Rumble and the Varus picks are actually quite strategical in this case though, because well, for the Narvan combo, they're going to also be confined in that small space of the Jarvan ult themselves, right?
I feel like if Blue Team want to win this game, they just need to get those cool combos off, because, like, in a sense, apart from Corki's escape, like, Red Team are fairly immobile, so...
Yeah, but with the Rumble, he could just ult into the Jarvan ult itself if they try that combo, and that would just destroy the enemy team. And then there's the Varus who can zone out one of them if they were to try and jump in.
I feel like if Varus is going to use his ult in team fights, it's either going to be to catch someone or he's going to use it defensively and reply to a hard engage by the normal Jarvan. So we'll see how that plays out a little bit later on when everyone begins clustering around the 20-minute mark. You're going to see the blue team blue buff going over to Jarvan, or is he going to pass it over to the Orianna? And yeah, that's just going to go over to Orianna. So now both mid laners have blue, so we expect to see a clusterfuck of abilities being thrown at each other.
Well, the Orianna's got the upper hand with the blue buff, due to the general fact that she uses her Q quite a lot, which is the ball maneuvering thing.
Yes, now don't forget that that's like unlimited mana now for this Varus, so he can just be hammering out those Qs, which do hurt, especially if he manages to apply the stacks onto her beforehand as well.
Yeah, it has stacks. The percent health damage is ridiculous, but I guess it makes up for the fact that he does need to all attack him a bit like Cam Kench. But
yep. So this bot lane definitely seems to be in favour of blue side as well. I mean, just look at red team. So
I'm
if it
looking up at by top where the elite are quitting and not.
got it. Oh, and we're going to see a Phoenix 2v1 here. He's just going to ult away. The Rumble ult comes down, and we're going to see the smite out from. You can see the tower dive, and that kill's going to go over to Elise. Just a well played gank.
With Jarvan being top as well, that's not even a free dragon for blue team.
So now Elise could actually recall and then quickly get over to Drake, and they could snatch it away, but blue team seem to have pretty good vision control of that area right now, so it could end up leading to a team fight. Can you watch your profanity, please? I'm Christian. Okay then. Ah. So we've got a little bit of a quiet time now. Oh my god, we've got loads of those championship ribbon guys here.
Oh, it's the best part that they just place the stars.
I've got to get Thomas the tank engineer.
This is so satisfactory.
And we possibly going to see a dragon attempt here, or they're just going in and clearing out vision. Might actually get to see the first dragon of the game soon. Varus keep coming out, he just melts through that shield.
Have you read the patch notes?
I haven't read them all, but I watched the Riot's, you know, like patch rundown, so I know a little bit about it.
Oh, so you're too lazy to do that.
Generally, those videos are pretty informative and give you a pretty good overview, to be honest. See a little bit of back and forth between the bot lane here.
It seems Elise is going tank Elise as well with the Thunderhawk.
Yeah, it's definitely red team do need a little bit of a front line to hide behind, so I can understand why she's doing this. She'll probably rush like a Haunting Guys or something like that first item. Or along those lines where it still gives a little bit of a magic pen as well as the AP, but still the tank stats along with it as well that she'll need to survive. I'm going to see a little bit of back and forth between the Rumble and here in the top lane, and nothing's going to come of it since there's no ignite in that lane.
It has Pop Protect Drinker, which is a very big thing to remember.
It's given lane pressure over the Rumble as well, but if Phoenix hits Mega Knight now, they need to actually get a cool engage onto this Rumble and possibly steal a kill away.
If they got the other auto attack there, I could potentially see them.
Oh, and there's a flash gank.
Jarvan going in.
Mid lane, and these are Orianna ult combo with it, and that is actually the first combo of this game. So well played by the Jarvan and Orianna there. And there's a flash engage onto the ult, and oh, is he going to get the kill? No, he's not.
Yes, he
is he? He's going to dance around. He's failed to, and there's a nice kill, solo kill there for Phoenix in the top lane.
It's Elise going for Jarvan as well.
Oh, we see invade here from Elise, and Jarvan's going to go down with a counter jungle from Elise there.
See, it just went from 1 minute ago having nothing to...
Exactly. Like he's 6 fights all at once, like whoa.
Spot turret going down.
Whoa! Did you hear that announcer then?
I thought that was only on the ARAM map.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what happened to the normal one? We've suddenly got a Gangplank, like, shouting at us. Well then.
Please, do not press me.
That's new. And blue team is going to find this red pink ward now and just clear that out. Acquiring some Drake control now that they've got that power in the bot lane. That's pretty much completely relieved the red team's Drake control.
Yeah.
So now they can literally push that lane up and then pretty much just get a free Drake unless red team try to contest with a team fight or something like that. If you look at Saluka's actually coming in for a possible gank in the mid lane here. He's going to walk into lane. Oh, he misses the claws. There's good side step by Kazooie there. Getting a little bit of poke off.
The good thing about them taking bot turret as well means they can also roam to mid to help push the mid.
You know, that's probably something we'll see now is red team bot lane will probably try and keep the pressure on it, dragging their bot lane back to defend their bot turret if they want to relieve some of the pressure from mid lane. But for the most part, we should see blue team bot lane now roaming up towards the middle and trying to force this down this mid turret, which might transition into a Drake.
That Narcu is doing quite a bit of damage to Rumble.
This top lane's been fairly even actually with Phoenix acquiring that kill again, but I'd still put it in the favour of the Rumble. Phoenix is coming into his own now since he's rushed so much magic resist. And we're going to see the first Drake of the game started up by the red team here. And blue team are there, so they can't contest with Jarvan roaming down through the mid lane.
The goal difference between Rumble and Narc is actually only about 100.
I think to take note of here as well, red team just actually pulled this Drake out with a fail smite. But still managed to pick up the Drake because Jarvan wasn't quite in range for a possible steal there. So that's going to go over uncontested. The first Drake of the game goes to the red team.
Rumble actually pressured them there as well with the teleport coming in, but cancelled the teleport right at the last second to get the lower cooldown from it.
It was well played by the red team there. Apart from obviously that smite which could have ended fatally for the Elise, but it didn't luckily. And it's going to pressure down this red turret now in reply for the Drake, so that was a fairly even trade for them. In the end, the Varus ult comes out, and just getting this little tussle back and forth. With an R jumping on and ulting to the Rumble, and Rumble's just going to try and walk away from this, which I imagine he will be able to. Going to try and clear this way.
Not quite armor tanky enough to quite actually dive at this point.
Oh, he just tanked a shot there for the little bit of extra poke, and here goes the Jarvan getting caught out by Braum and Elise, which is a really good round by Braum up to the top lane, and oh, Saluka's going to survive that ignite as well. So both supports up in the top lane here, just trying to help their team out.
It was by the skin of his teeth.
Well, fair play. I think it's that little bit of shield that actually got him through that, so well played by him. I can see a little bit of blue pressure coming down to the top lane now to try and defend this.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And then Varus gets the mid turret, along with the Corki as well.
Gang rank help.
Oh, and there's Calm getting caught by the Elise stun, and Elise just goes up to knock down, and the re-engage smite Q down onto the Karmic, absolutely melts her. And then we get the flash onto Phoenix as well with the Braum ult knock up, and the ignite's going to come down onto Phoenix with Feisty actually getting the kill through the ignite. That was a well played by the red team Joe up the top there.
And that'll also probably lead them to getting the top turret.
They don't actually have minions with them right now, so they can't get this turret, but that nearly worked out really, really well for the red team, because they've got 2 kills and nearly a turret as well, so they'll come back and pick that one up a little bit later.
It's also put them 1.9k or 2k ahead roughly.
And I think to note as well is Baron actually spawns in 1 minute now, so we could see a couple of tussles for that in the future. So you just see the rumbling bot just farming up, keeping up his CS. And we've got lots of pings going on there. The red team's red buff. Corki just picking it up. CS across the map is fairly even, with Siri having around a 10 CS lead over the Corki. And for the most part it's just fairly close, to be honest, so I think this is coming out in the red team's favour through that extra Drake and the couple of extra kills they've got, and by couple I mean 5.
So at this point, who would you actually say, who would you bet on to win?
You know, I bet on the blue team at the start, and I'm going to stick with that for now, just because I feel like if they have time to scale up and get tanky enough to not get deleted by these guys and poke down, then I still feel like they can win the fights. But right now red team are stronger just because Corki's coming into that mid game, which is his place to be. He has a huge power spike towards the mid game, and so he'll just be there right now absolutely shredding everyone. There's engaged with the Phoenix Rumble, and Corki absolutely gets deleted. 4 flashes burn there, and then Jarvan actually gets the engager at the back onto Elise. Elise goes up the spine but she's going to come down and just get taken out straight away. And Karma actually gets the kill with the binding there. Blue just gets out towards the back for Blue team. We're going to transition to mid now and you see the Oriana engage. And we're going to see the Feisty one go down to the Gnar with the re-engage, and Chris is actually going to jump onto the Varus and get out with a slither of health. That was well coordinated by the blue team. Phoenix tanked it and juggled the aggro for as long as he could.
Yeah, I would
That was well
actually
played.
say that was due to Melon getting taken out straight away by the Gnarl.
That was a beautiful engage by Phoenix. Well played to him. Falcon needs to be a little bit more careful walking into unwarded areas, really. And Rumble's actually going to pick up a turret for the blue team. That's just a little bit of a reply there, but it still was worth for the blue team.
Yeah,
Just
4
to give it
kills,
that, so.
and the amount of damage they did that turret is just... It's for 4 kills and 1 turret on the red team, it's just going to be not worth
Now,
the red team.
the red team seem to have a lot more objective-based warding right now, whereas blue teams are just kind of more defensively random. But so far, the warding itself has actually been fairly even across these teams, so they've got pretty good knowledge of where each other are and what's going on where, until Elise comes in and clears it all out.
One thing I would say though is that, yeah, as the Elise has just done, as you probably noticed, is they need to ward up by Baron a little bit more.
You know, we could possibly see a Baron toss within the next 5 minutes then. I think that as well as that Drake's up in 40 seconds, so possibly could see a fight around there as the teams move in to get vision control around. As you can see, red team, both teams actually have fairly decent vision around, but it's definitely the favour of the red team right now. You should see them transition down now as they are, and just finish clearing out the blue wards as the blue buff spawns just in time for Varus to come and pick it up.
Well, if you alternate between the vision control, you can actually see that blue teams went for a more defensive style vision, warding their jungle more than the enemy jungle, whereas red team have warded quite a bit originally of the
Yep,
jungle.
and it seems like red blue team know it's coming, and are they going to try and get the engage? Oh, and here comes the TP in from Gnar. And is he going to go through? Yeah, follow through. He turns to make an arc just to get in, and there's the severe ult coming out with the engage by Phoenix onto the Braum. And Braum's going to go down at the front of Phoenix as Marvel comes in with the TP and lands his ult down. Just beautiful ult across all of the team, doing huge damage to everyone. And that is actually a fail ult by the Oriana there, just a little bit of a panic. And Rumble comes in and cleans up that entire blue team. That ult was great, straight in a choke point and hit 4 members, absolutely chunking all of them down.
Yeah,
They're actually going to ignore the
that
Drake
was an
and head
amazing
straight to a
turn.
Baron.
That was an amazing turn there from the red team.
It's just that Rumble came in at the perfect time. It absolutely melted down. Like, this Rumble's playing really, really well. So they're actually going to transition this round to a Baron now. And there's nothing really blue team can do about this as long as they get it down, which they should do easily enough. And Rumble for some reason just Zonya'd. I think that was a little bit of a misclick there on his part. So they're just going to juggle the aggro about and
No, it's probably intentional, just the skills, you know, a little bit of show.
a bit of style points there.
Yeah,
They're just going to pick up the Baron and the 4 kills from that team fight and just pop in the recourse. Now, blue team actually might be able to get a Drake out of this if they're quick enough moving down, but I imagine they don't want to actually take a team fight with the red team right now since they just picked up Baron or went being bought as well. If they can get it down quick enough though, which it seems like they can get the dragon in reply though, so there's their first dragon and the 6% damage buff for them. It's going to Rumble actually come in and absolutely chunk this Jarvan.
That was a
Those
lot
half-
of damage.
Yeah, Rumble's doing crazy damage right now.
Um,
Pretty much gone full AP, he's got no tank on him whatsoever really, apart from the door and shield. I'm just going to see the red team pressure this mid turret down
leveled
now.
up his Electro Harpoon first, if you have a look at that. Leveled up.
Yeah.
Blue team's turret has been
That's just
destroyed.
max pokage, which is pretty much what the red team's composition is just poke with those virus Qs, the harpoons and the core kill as well. I'm actually going to get caught out by the Oriana here, and she's going to go down to the Elise, which should lead
see
to
them
an end for the
ending
red
now,
team.
actually.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Well then, that was a little bit of a misplay by the Oriana there. It's just good vision control by the red team.
Turret's been destroyed.
That's them heading up the top now just to take that turret as well.
This is well played. I'm just going to transition to the blue team's jungle now, and then get this red turret as well. Since Rumble's actually pushed him away preemptively, so they're going to get an inhib turret, an inhib, and another turret from this, which is a really, really great play for the red
Not
team.
to mention that Orianna kill they got as well.
Yeah, I mentioned it a little bit earlier, just misplay by her, walking into unwarded areas, whereas the red team had pretty good vision control in this bot side jungle. And there's the engage by the Jarvan, and he's just going to back out, and the Brawl's been forced out, just to disengage that
I
fight.
think what they were looking at there was, I don't know why, but my scoreboard keeps disappearing. I think what was because they noticed that the Gnar was going to jump in there.
Yeah, he's about to go Mega, so the Braum just ults to stop the engage going in. Now, if you notice, actually, old blue team are back right now. I'm just got a little bit of HP back with those Baroned up memes coming in for the red team, and we have a pause. So then, what's gone on here?
1 minute while reactivate chat.
Oh,
check.
okay, we've got a lag on the mid lane here, so it seems like they're going to try and either wait for that to pass or just reconnect. So then, what do you make of the game so far, Carl?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious what's going to happen here. It's a bit inevitable. Red team, they're just hammering down on the enemy base now.
Yeah. I feel like they're just going to walk in now and take this turret unless we see a really, really good counter engage by the blue team, and probably end the game from that, to be honest, or they'll play it
I
safe.
think what
back
it
up
is
and
because they've noticed that from all the combos they could pull off on the blue team, that it's possible that they could just, you know, just win in the late game in general with the combos on the blue team. Like, a lot of it's based off the Gnar and the Jarvan, but it's the amount of engage they've got. I mean, between
I
the
feel like this whole game really turned around when... Oh, and we've got the game back underway. This game really turned around for that Dragon play when the Rumble TV, and they're going to see the flash engage.
that is exactly what I was talking about.
Absolutely shredded through the red team. And the Braum's going to go down as well, so the Phoenix jumping in, and he flashes back. And the Rum gets caught out with Zhonya's assist, so he's going to go down as well. But not before trying to take someone out. That's a double kill over to the Gnar. That was a beautiful Jarvan Oriole engage. So that was really well played. That's exactly what we were looking for. That's what they need to do if they want to have a chance to win this game. Phoenix is going to go ham with the ult going in. And there's the kill coming out for Oppo. And the Corki's going to go down, but not before... Oh, no, he's not. He's without taking the calm. And we're going to see Corki go down to the flash engage on the Sivir. But that was a good little turnaround. That's exactly what the blue team needed to save that inhib. That's what they need to do for the rest of this game.
As well, the combos the blue team could pull off potentially.
Actually, this is what we were talking about in Champ Select earlier. If they can pull these combos off, and they actually have a chance of pulling this back, especially if they get to this late game when they're tanky enough, not just to get poked down.
Yeah.
So we'll see how this game transitions out. But if red team can sort their stuff out and not cluster when they're trying to siege down these turrets, then they should be able to counter that fairly easily.
Off of that, the blue team's probably got about 100 gold back in total. 100 gold, 1000 gold.
They gained a couple K back off that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I was lying to say 100.
I have no idea. Yeah, they gained about 2 or 3k back actually off that fight, so that was just well played by them. But red team are just going to walk back out as they still got pressure across the map. Pick up some more objectives. Rumble's actually heading over to this blue team red buff now. We're going to see a possible 3-man invade into the blue team's jungle now. Just clearing wards and getting vision. Varus taking up that blue buff with Corki taking the red. Going to see a little steal here on the blue team's red buff. Just poor vision control because Jarvan was right there recently as well. They're trying to finish these super minions off mid lane and wait for that inhib to spawn, and then they'll begin to push out again a bit. Just need to lay down plenty of defensive wards and pretty much just wait for that to come back, and that's when they can start moving.
The red team's just trying to take the turret right now for the global gold because with the mid inhibitor goes down, they've got a few free turrets off of their turrets have to go down basically.
I don't think we'll see them cluster as much now. I think that Orianna or Jarvan combo was a little bit of a wake-up call to them. They can't afford to just be stood next to each other in these fights, so
yeah.
We'll possibly see a little bit more spread out now.
See here with the Varus and the Rumble.
Oh, we're going to see the Sivir ult come out and a possible engage. And Elise goes on to this Sivir zone and open the fight with Rumble and getting caught off, and then Rumble throws it all down just before he gets deleted by the Orianna with Phoenix jumping in the background and ulting back the 3 carries of the red team. And Phoenix is going to go down eventually as well, with Elise getting out just on the back side of this, and Corki's just going to jump over and try and go on a mad one. And, oh, the beautiful Q through to pick up that Orianna, and then Corki's going to go really deep, and he's going to pick up that Sivir, but not before, well, and Karma still managed to get the kill on him as well.
Something I noticed there was that Sivir was actually blocking the elite for spell sheet, which is quite a lovely combo because when Elise went into spider form, she tried to do a little jumpy bite thing, I can't remember what it was.
That was really well played. They just literally the red team's carries just kited that one out after Phoenix engaged. Rumble actually got caught out by the Ariana, and there's the Braum gonna go down, and probably gonna see Teddy going down here as well. And he manages to actually get the Karma, but Jarvan manages to take him out and forcing the Karma flash as well. So Jarvan's actually managed to defend that pretty alright and actually pick up on the rest of that fight. So that was actually a 5 men killed on the side of the red team there, so it was really well played by the red team because they actually managed to escape that engage, apart from the Rumble, who pretty much just got deleted instantly. Like, he threw down his ult and just died straight away, so it kind of helped them in the fight. But it was really just that Corki and the Varus lobbing out those Qs and jumping onto them that really won them that fight, to be honest. I feel like Phoenix went a little bit too deep, so he got deleted and then turned around, and there's a second Drake there for the red team now.
Right now, who would you say deserves the MVPs of the teams
On the red team, it's got to be the Rumble. Like, Elise and Varus and Corki are all playing pretty well. I don't know, Braum's doing alright as well, but I really feel like with these ults, Rumble is absolutely carrying this game. He's really carried this early game as well. He's done really well against the Nara in top lane, and that TP on the Dragon fight as well really turned the game in their favour.
I would have to disagree on that and say that it was the Elise with the original lane pressure that she was given.
She's played really as well, but I just feel like Rumble with those ults, and especially that just Dragon fight, completely turned the entire game in the favour of the red team, and they've really snowballed off that lead.
But for the blue team, though, I would have to go with the Gnar.
I feel like Phoenix has played pretty well. Orianna's kind of had a bit of a lacklustre performance as well, especially panicking fairly early on and missing that ulti, but we'll see how the rest of this game goes, as it seems like they're going to be dancing around the Baron, and we might see a possible team fight here. Or they might just try and rush down the Baron, but now they're just going to back out of it.
What do you guys think on this watching stream? Who would you give the MVP? Would you give it to...
The return of the MVP.
Yeah, should really start opening polls, that kind of thing, really.
Yeah, just get a straw poll on the go, who's the MVP for this game? That's actually not a bad idea. I'm just going to see red team back to this top lane and just try and force this down, but they've now realised they pretty much can't siege, or at least cluster when they siege.
I love every time Gnar throws a little Q in that. It's amazing.
And they're just going to, red team just going to back off and probably try and just bait this Baron out. And the interesting thing to note as well is Phoenix isn't going to have Mega Gnar for this team fight as well, so there's the main tank of the blue team actually going down here. So this could be interesting. Oh no, they're just gonna back out. There's a turret going down for the red team there, so just minions. Or should we call them winions, actually getting it all out?
I don't know if you noticed, but you know the Gnar with that skin, when he goes into his mega form, it kind of reminds me of the Hulk.
Yeah, kind of. But just a white version. Not to be racist against green people. A little bit of a speed up here, and the severe ult comes out as the engage onto the mid lane, and it only catches Braum, unfortunately. As Corki manages to Valkyrie out, and just going to be chasing after these, and Chris isn't actually going to get stunned up by that Braum passive. And Kazui's just going to run away now.
I think that was a bit of a wasted Braum jump there. Not Braum jump, Braum's flash. He could have just jumped straight to Corki, but he flash jumped, you know?
Quick reactions by Corki there to get out of the RS, that might have turned a little bit ugly. But blue team is going to back up now, then realise the red team are actually going to go into the Baron.
That damage though from the Rumble.
This Rumble's going crazy, man. And the red team are actually going to start at the Baron, so we might see a possible engage here from the blue team. They're actually just going to back off this now, not wanting to take the fight just yet. With Braum being so low. So everybody's going to back away from this Baron and just decide against it. Everyone's been poked down a little bit.
They're setting a lot about boundaries for themselves.
Yeah, it just shows about this team respecting each other's power right now, as there's not too much of a difference between the two of them right now. Especially with that innie backup now, blue team can begin to push back out and gain vision control across the map.
They're going to go for the Baron though, I think.
Oh, are they going to try and rush this Baron down?
Are they?
Nah, they're just going to get some vision control because they know one of these teams is going to go in for this Baron soon, and Drake actually spawns in 2 minutes. So they've got time to play about with it before they actually do need to transition down for this Drake.
It's quite interesting though, because no one's shown bot any loving right now.
Yeah, it's pretty much just fairly even.
The
Really,
lane's,
so the minions are just
pushing
going about it.
itself.
There's actually a slow push on the go for the red team right now, so that could actually lead to the Baron for them, because undoubtedly blue team will need to send someone bot at some point to stop that. So they might actually try for a to sneak a Baron in for that time. If they're going to send anyone though, I imagine they'll send Phoenix, to be honest, just so he can TP back in.
Yeah, that is quite a high possibility there for that.
It could get interesting the next couple of minutes, and Drake's now just over a minute, so I think we're probably going to see the Drake before we see the Baron, unless someone gets caught.
The amount
be
of damage Elise is doing though, and she's went quite a bit
Yeah.
of time, you know, not much in terms of
I
damage, just that Leandri's torment.
I'm actually just going to quickly look up this runes on this Elise, and I might be able to figure out why she's doing so much damage. Oh no, she doesn't. So she's purely gone for attack speed and ability power runes on this Elise here. So I thought she might have gone for a little bit of hybrid pen, but she doesn't. So it's just purely the AP scale.
They're going to go for it or they're going to bait it.
It looks like they're trying to bait it because they know blue team don't rewards here with that pink ward, and Braum's actually swept it as well. So they're just sitting inside this little wall here now. So even if they love a ward just outside this Baron, we're going to see Karma get caught out here. And nope, obviously they are not coming here, and the Jarvan engage onto this Varus here, and he's just going to get deleted out. The run block comes down as the counter engage comes onto this Orianna, and she's going to go down to this Elise with the stun, and Severe's just kiting across this Rumble and Varus right now, just trying to do her best, but there's not much. Oh, that was a lovely flash juke on the view there from Varus, and Severe does eventually go down to Rumble, but she's still, and Karma managed to take down this Varus as well. So there's going to be a little bit of a duke out between Rumble and Karma, and Karma can actually take this Rumble if she lands her abilities. And Corki's just going to run back up and ensure that he doesn't actually go down. But that's a one fight for the red team still, even with that well played by Severe.
I don't know, but there is the possibility of them ending off. No, not
Nah,
now.
they won't end off this. They'll manage to take the inhib there, and they'll probably transition back around and take this Baron.
Probably go for Drake as well, get that third Drake for them.
They might try and take this bot turret though. Oh yeah, it was really
There's
low.
that slow push getting in there for them.
No, there's a second. You see, there's where that slow push came into it earlier, so that Baron fight, and they didn't actually send anyone bot to deal with. And then there's a engage onto the Corki, with at least getting caught, and she's actually just going to jump down and then walk out by the means. But then you can see the Severe all come in, and Corki's going to go down to the static shiv proc by Severe.
That was a lot of damage.
Actually, Severe's really coming to it now because she's not bad late game. She's not the best, but she's certainly like not bad. And Price is going to
One
get
of the
caught out.
strongest I'd say right now.
Sorry.
I'd say she's probably one of the strongest AD carries right now because of her late game.
Yeah, she's one of the strongest because of the amount of utility she brings as well. Because in this heavy tank meta, it can often lead to teams not having that much hard engage.
The no
And
vision
so she
destroys
just brings
her.
that into the teams for them. So she's
No
definitely
vision.
not hyper carry late, but she's still strong.
No vision on
with that
Elise
ult as well.
meant to put repel down on the dragon there, giving blue the dragon.
That's going to be a free Drake from the team, but they did actually still lose a tower and inhibit. Oh, 2 inhibs for that, so that's just going to pretty much mean they can't have any pressure across this map, and it's probably going to lead to a free Baron for red team as well. Might actually end up closing out the game, but I feel like this game's really close, even though red team are winning it now just on the inhibs and towers. But one team fight could completely change, so when the inhibs of blue team come back, if they manage to sneak a team fight, they might just be able to get an inhib or 2 back for themselves. A bit of duking going on back and forth here for the Guttle Crab. A bit of fighting.
It's got, let's be honest, it's worth
It is. Defo man, who's the one that sexy Scuttle Ward man that runs around for you? It's great.
it. How do you think Tam Kench came into the mix?
Ooh.
Gromp
We all know the
Scuttle.
Gromp is Tom Kench's wife, so let's not get debating this.
Gromp was feeling a little bit lonely since Scuttle came up from the river.
Oh, friends, and we're actually going to see red team start up on this Baron here. And Karma's actually back in the bot lane because she's had to go back, so this could be a 4v5, which could actually turn the entire game, because if red team can win this, then, oh, and there's actually going to see a Nexus turret go down here for the red.
Remember, if they go for that Baron, there's a high chance of Rumble TPing down into the base.
Literally in. Oh, and then the severe ult coming out, and we're just going to tank this up. And Varus just gets caught out and absolutely deleted by the severe here, which is stuck on the front lines right now. But with a pill from a team, he's actually managed to take out this Elise. And Red Team are caught up here. That's a beautiful Orianna ult there. And that's a really, really well cleaned up team fight there by the blue team. So they're actually going to pick up this Baron now, and they're going to recall.
Someone actually pinged there for Baron there, but they're going to lose base probably.
Yeah, they're going to lose this and that last Nexus turret now. So that was still kind of worth for the red team, as they got 2 inhib turrets out of it now, so the possibility for backdoors and base races has just opened up now. And by base race I mean red team just running in and trying to 5-man this Nexus down dead quick. This Baron will help in defending the base for
Rumble
them though.
sells all items to get attack speed just for that.
Yeah. No, he's gonna get a Lich Bane and then just like loads of attack speed and then just start spamming off his abilities and just he's gonna like one hit the Nexus.
Yeah, just like Lich Bane, Narcos Tooth for the attack speed and AP for to go with the Lich Bane, then just go stack shit.
I'm just going to see the blue team running about, get some vision control back in their jungle, taking up buffs. There's a little bit of back and forth here.
I don't
Nothing
know if
much
you're
going
reading
on.
the stream chat right now, it's pretty interesting.
Oh god. Oh god, oh god. Should I be worried? I'm getting asked to use accounts and things on Facebook right now. I do like a 1 game a week at most. Mum taught me that, Chris, please. Hey Zero, I'll be gentle. Well then, 1 game a day keeps the elo decay away. This is actually a really, really good rhyme to keep in mind.
Yeah,
Blue team's inhibitor
if you're
is
higher than
respawning
gold, that is.
Well, yeah. For all us scrubs that we don't need to worry about this. Which means I can go in holiday and 3 weeks and we're going to see the severe ult come out. And the flash Jarvan engage onto this Braum. He's only going to catch the Braum up. Which really, really isn't what the blue team needed. This Corki rocket is going to be shredding through the back line of the blue team. And the Jarvan comes out, zoning out 2 members of the red team. Which is, Jarvan pretty much saved his team there from the counter engage of the red team. And Corki's going to get caught out in the front line, but he's still going to manage to survive with the heal. And they're just going to try and kite this away with that Elise stun coming out. And Karma's actually going to get shut down. If red team can keep this poke wars up, then they might actually be able to get a re-engage back onto the blue team here. This could end interestingly. So now this is exactly what I was talking about in Champs League earlier. This tank power and this hard engage of the blue team could actually end up turning this game around. They've got 3 exposed inhibitors, and the Nexus is exposed itself, so it's unlikely. But
right now. Look, the minions don't know what to do.
just going all over the place.
That inhibitor is not going to go down though.
We've reached that late game stage now of this game
Oh,
as
wait,
well,
is
where
that
the blue
inhibitor
team's
gonna go down? I
composition
don't
really
know.
comes into it.
No, it's not going to go down.
Not quite.
Would you like to choose your wine?
Things might note of us as well as blue team have actually managed to stop red team pushing around now for a while. So
yeah, they've managed to
literally they're
come
getting
off about
stronger and
10
stronger.
minutes or so.
Fortunately, they've got kills on people that don't really want to have kills on, like this Gnar who's got 9 kills. Unfortunately for them, Karma's got 5 as well as the support. So
They've actually
it's a little
got
bit.
that
Sorry, she's got
5k
7.
Gold deficit into a 2k.
7, which is
advantage.
interesting. Karma, new carry confirmed. Solo queue. Prepare your anuses, guys. And we see blue team transition now because this Drake's up in 20 seconds. Just dancing around this dragon now. We might actually see a possible fire for the 3rd Drake. Doesn't matter which team take it. Definitely going to be the 3rd. I imagine red team should take this first instead of control. Interesting thing to note as well is blue team have actually managed to regain goal control, even though
That's what I was
have
saying.
6,
I remember
they have
that
7
they,
turrets on them.
went from a 5k gold deficit to 2k gold advantage.
Yep. And there's a couple of ults coming out there, and nothing's going to cover it, but blue team actually managed to steal that dragon away, just with the severe ult and the brawl ult.
Well, I'm
That was
surprised
just
that
muscled way in.
the Corki hasn't tried to backdoor that blue inhibitor there.
And we're going to see the possible re-engagement Phoenix here, with the Karma speeding up everyone in the beautiful 3-man Jarvan ulti there. We haven't seen the Orianna come out, but I think she built it before, and there it is, and she's going to catch up 2 people in that. And this is the power of the blue team right now. And Rumble's going to get down the side with Elise probably being chased down as well now. This is literally what I was talking about in Champion Select. Like, they've reached this late game now where they can't be poked down anymore. Hard engage is really coming back to bite this red team in the ass.
That could be game.
This isn't going to be game, but they're going to get something off it. It's literally blue team have come back on this so well. But it's literally, if they lose one fight, it's game over for them. But so far they haven't actually lost a fight in a while now, so it's looking pretty promising. They've actually got a 5k gold lead now. I mean, they've turned, as you said, they've turned this back from a 5k deficit into a lead now, and they're still 7 turrets down, which is absolutely crazy for them.
That Orianna damage is ridiculous on the Corki though. She just one combo and
Red team's
lost
turret has
near
been
enough all his health.
destroyed.
Yeah, it's literally. I feel like blue team have got this now. Unless they lose a fight,
That's what I'm saying, off that fight they probably won the game.
it is two inhibitors now down for the red team. So they're not going to be able to end, but that certainly takes a lot of pressure off their shoulders, and now actually puts the red team on the defensive when they've been on the offensive the entire game.
That's them almost 8,000 goal ahead now.
This is what I was on about in Champion Select. This game has completely turned around, and red team didn't manage to end it early enough. They've messed up too many fights, and now they're paying the price for it.
That could be top turret going down as well.
Huge minion wave for only Braum to stop. Gonna see this wave here, but this pretty much gives blue team full reign of this map now, because they now have all the pressure onto this red team. It's completely the opposite before. So it seems like they're pretty decent at playing from behind, so maybe they've had this position before and they knew this was going to happen. So they've just picked a composition and based it around it, but Baron's actually up in 15 seconds, so they're just going in, sweeping out the wards, getting vision control, and if they manage to get this Baron, we could actually see a game-ending team fight here. This is a 40-minute spectacle though of back and forth constantly this entire game. No clue who's going to win. Just comes down to this next team fight now, and whoever gets this Baron as well. Be pretty big. Phoenix is just unkillable at this point, like he's so tanky. And Elise is getting poked down on the side, and this is a beautiful little roam round by Orianna, just trying to keep this Elise away from
If
this
they get
Baron.
this Baron, then that's it. The game is over.
Elise is great at stealing, but Varus actually manages to secure it for the red team. That is a brilliant steal by the Varus Q there, and Elise is going to go down for it. But that was a brilliant Q by the Varus Edge to steal. This is a little bit of a miss smite going on.
I don't think they're going to be able to. If Varus. Oh, the game's been.
I'm going to see balls coming out.
Oh.
That's interesting. Oh, it'd be a shame if Jarvan actually missed that smite because he DC'd or something during that Baron.
That would be what am I doing?
Let's just like look back at that fight a minute. That was crazy. Like, Elise obviously went up into the air to try and jump down and steal this, and Elise is actually really good at stealing objectives just because of the amount of damage her Q does. So you can combo that with your smite and get around 2k damage. But for that Varus just to steal that with a Q, Jarvan really messed up there. He needs to work on smite for something.
Elise said that she was getting lag, so it was on the red team side.
Oh, got you.
And here we go again.
And the game's back now. So we still might actually be able to see a blue team end here with the 4 versus 5 Elise going down. Gonna have Braum at this front line tanking all this up, and I'm gonna see the Severe will come out, and the Rumble will come down, just forcing them back, and Severe's gonna get absolutely chunked down at that front, and that's just gonna force the blue team away now to recall and rethink their options on that one. So successfully defended by the blue team, red team even. Well played by them. You ready for the ending, guys? I feel like all this energy that's been given to Phoenix throughout this game is definitely having an effect.
See, that's what I was saying though, that that's why Gnar would get MVP, because he is doing a lot of work for the team.
He's definitely doing a good job. Really can't complain at those ulti engages he's getting in now. But if I'm honest, I feel like this whole game's really been turned around now. Like that Jarvan actually, like he's had a lot of misplays this game, but those ultis he's getting off is really just completely chockering up this red team. So he's playing really well. But it's a really good mix that they've got going on. A lot of hard engage against this fairly immobile backline of their red team. So literally, if the blue team carries, stay
the
safe.
feisty one's actually just posted in the Twitch chat if you see there.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing it's coming to a close round right now there.
And we're going to see the last team fight of the game here with Zenit going down. And Varus is going to go down, and this feels like it's going to be a blue team victory that's going to transition off this fight now, and Elise is going to get caught up at the back by Jarvan. And three clashes there for the Elise with the Nartle coming out and knocks to the wall. Bronwell coming down to try and save him, and she's just going to go down as soon as she comes down, fortunately. And this should be game for the blue team.
Oh, the Corki was the back door!
Oh, what? Is the Corki going to get this in him? Oh, we're seeing a base race, and oh my god, Corki's just carried that game. Completely saved that game for the red team. Wow. Corki MVP of that fucking game.
Corki
That was
wins.
crazy.
Corki wins at life.
That was crazy. Wow. We got to see the base race.
That Corki though. Wow.
That ending was great. That was
Wow.
hands down for the Corki for that one. That was a desperation move. An absolute desperation move right there.
I won them the game though.
That really did. It was desperation and it
Melon
worked.
the god.
Wow. I bet blue team feel like such crap right now. The 2, 5 and 10 Corki just backdoored them. He bent them over and showed them the heavens.
I agree. You can actually see here from the gold differences though that the Rumble was actually a little bit behind in gold. I'm guessing that was to do with farm though.
They're just commenting in the thing now. Well, that was a really well played. I think blue team really deserved to win that in the end, just because of how hard they came back from that game.
Look at the assists they've got though. Look at how many assists.
That is just crazy. Like, blue team came back from that game so hard after red team led most of it, and to have that happen to them, I feel like they're completely devastated right now. It was
Corki
a brilliant
just
game.
kind of BM'd them at the end.
That was a really good game to watch. Wow, I'm just impressed with that one. So
Wonder how many
really
reports they
GG
got
that
for
Corki,
hacking.
man. And that is probably why, you see, I didn't actually notice it. I was too busy focusing on the fight, and then I heard you call out Corki backdooring, so I looked down the bot, and I just see him in that Nexus. I'm like, oh my god, no. I felt like this has happened to me too many times in solo queue. Is it going to happen for them? I'm crying inside for them now.
That's because you're bronze though.
I'm not bronze. Screw you, I'm higher than you, bro. Gommel. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
I'm challenger.
That's what you were saying earlier. I remember that people don't decay anymore like they used to in bronze. You only say that none of us gold scrubs can decay anymore because it's
I just say that for all the gold scrubs that are out there. I'm actually challenger.
Oh,
yeah,
we also get to see the Zeke's Harbinger and Karma as well in the blue team.
Oh yeah. Do you want to grab the link for the next game as well? Since for some reason it just deleted the Intrepid Cats. There you go. Kyle post the link just so everyone can transition over to that stream. Thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
GG
If
to
you
the
want
red
to
team.
see more games like that where there is Corkis who are 2-5, backdoor, just have a look at the stream.
Yeah, that was great. So
Here is the link, guys. Go check it out. You don't need me to say any more. So I'll get out your hair. So
great game, really well played by both teams there. I'm really impressed that the red team actually managed to win that, but I'm even more impressed that the blue team had the ability to come back from that deficit that they were in. So thanks for watching, guys.
Me and Callum, goodbye, and we'll see you for the next game that we stream.